Hey YouTubers. Sorry I haven't posted anything this week. It's been really rough. On Thursday, when my last video was posted Thursday night, my friend asked me to come to Walmart and just hang out for a little bit with him while he shops. And I did. I left the house at around 10:45 and I came back around 11:30, 11:40ish. I walked into my mom, who had had a stroke while I was gone. A very massive stroke that paralyzed the right side of her body. And so I've spent the last few days running between hospitals. We were in Medford at the hospital there, and things seemed to have been getting better. She was able to move her right arm when we asked her to. She could move it, like not lift it off of the bed, but she would bend it and it would react when we asked her to move it. She was able to drink water and eat soft food on her own. And then Saturday night, my brother and I stayed with her at the hospital, and she was sleeping, and we thought that it had been because of the narcotics they had given her, and we just thought she was really sleepy, and so we just let her sleep. But in her sleep, her brain started to swell, and it started pushing up against the right side of her brain, which was the healthy side of her brain. The left side was completely stroked out. There was no saving the left side of her brain, but the right side we were trying to save. Sunday, we flew her up to Portland, to OHSU, to the hospital up here, to their neuro center. And Corey and I had the longest drive of our lives. We drove 4 hours from Medford to Portland. We lost our mom on Monday afternoon, September 24th, at 3:45 p.m. The hardest thing a child will ever have to do is tell the doctors to take their mother off life support. We held her hands while she was taking her last breaths, and I have a niece who's 15 days old. My mom hadn't met her yet. We were able to sustain her long enough to set my niece in her arms. So her grandma did get a chance to hold her. And I started singing a song to my mom called Jealous of the Angels. And when I did, both of her eyes opened and she looked at me. And she was watching me while I was singing to her. I sang my mom up to heaven that day. And it was hard because the selfish side of me, the 19-year-old girl who still needed to grow up, she wanted to keep her mom here. But the Christian inside of me knew that it was time for her to go home. And so I let her go. but I'm okay with it. My mom is in heaven, and she will forever be looking down on me. I have the best guardian angel a person can have. And I was given the best 19 years with her. She will forever be missed. But I know where she is. She's with God in heaven. And I was talking to my friend. He was sad because he blamed himself because I wasn't there. I was at Walmart instead of at home where I should have been. I tried to tell him, you don't know when these things are gonna happen. They just happen. You gotta take the punches that life throws at you. And you don't know when they're gonna happen. He's an atheist. He doesn't believe in a higher power. And so it's sad because here I am. I just lost my mom. And the only thing I can do is thank God and praise God because He's so amazing. And He's so gracious and merciful and loving. Yeah, He took my mom from me at 19 years old. But He took her to a place where no pain exists. Where she'll live an everlasting life in a new body. Free of disease, free of scars, free of anything. She's perfect now. So to anybody watching who doesn't believe in a higher power, whether it be God or Buddha or anybody, I'm gonna hold you up in prayer that you find it. Because if you have to go through your life with no one to turn to, who you can pray to and know they're listening, if I didn't have that, I would be torn to pieces right now. I don't know how you can go through life without believing in God and the wonderful things He does. I ask one thing of you viewers. Please hold my family up in prayer. We are dealing with a devastating time and we're trying to be strong and make the best of it. But it is the hardest thing you can go through. So I ask that you hold us in prayer. Pray for strength and a peace to wash over us. The only thing I've been saying all week is our God is an awesome God. And He is. My mom is happier than she has ever been right now. And I thank God for that. Because if she can't be with me, then with Him is the only place I want her. Our God is an awesome God. And I encourage you all to go listen to a song called Before the Morning by Josh Wilson. That song was playing as my brother and I drove into Portland. And I didn't understand the lyrics until after my mom had passed. And I looked them up. And the chorus goes, would you dare to believe that you still have a reason to sing? 'Cause the pain that you've been feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. So hold on, you gotta wait for the light. Press on and just fight the good fight. 'Cause the pain that you've been feeling is just the dark before the morning. You have to go through the dark before you can reach the morning. And I am very happy to report that I finally made it out of the dark. Rest in peace, Mom. Fly with the angels. Bye, guys.